welcome to my channel. I'm Raven. I'm also known as Gorgeous Gold. If you are returning to my channel, man, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for all of your support. Like, I love you guys. I appreciate you. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button if this message resonates. I'm coming on tonight to do the Cancer reading. Guys, the energy is super heavy after that full moon. I know y'all are probably feeling it. But we're going to go ahead and find out what's happening for us this week. So I'm going to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anybody tuning into this video, filled with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. This is meant to resonate for sun, moon, and rising. Also Venus. I forgot to say that in the other videos, I think. This is a general reading, so it can apply to any area of your life. Take what resonates and just leave what doesn't. If this doesn't resonate, go check out the other elements of your chart. All right, Cancers, let's find out what's going on. Cancers, wow, already 4 of Cups. Okay, that doesn't surprise me with this energy that's around though. Oh, 7 of Cups, the 9 of Swords. Cancers, what's happening? Oh, there we go, the 10 of Cups. And the 4 of Pentacles. And one more card for these Cancers, please. Let's see what they could do for their overall outcome. Wow, Father of Swords, time to step in some truth. All right, Cancers, starting off this week, we have the 4 of Cups. You guys are sitting in this space of depression. Something is going on. You're not feeling yourself. You're not feeling good. You're just feeling down and out. You're blocking abundance. Your intuition's blocked. You feeling clouded. You feeling ungrounded. You feeling like, what the fuck is happening? That's the only way that I can express that. So excuse my language if you don't like that. I'm sorry. 7 of Cups is saying there's some kind of indecision that's going on. I feel like something's been happening in your life that you just cannot get clear on. You can't let it go, but you also can't move forward with it. You want to let it go, but you also don't want to let it go. So it feels like you're constantly putting yourself in back and forth. And I feel like a lot of you Cancers are battling yourselves as we speak. And maybe you're stuck in the past. Maybe that is the thing. We're going to find out when we dive a little bit deeper when I pull clarification cards. But for some of you, I'm feeling like you're stuck in the past. Something you've lost. Something is no longer a part of your life, and you cannot. You want to decide to let it go, but you just can't. Something holds you there. But it keeps you feeling like this because by you holding on to what's gone and what's already spilled, what's already drained, it's blocking what could be coming in. And it's blocking your intuition, and it's blocking your clarity. It's blocking you. So I don't know if this is a relationship. I don't know what this is. We're going to find out when we do dive deeper. But I feel like for some of you, definitely flat out, I'm feeling like it's a relationship. Maybe it was a relationship with a Leo that's got you feeling down. Maybe you had a friendship that ended. But it's literally like you can't even focus. It's been weighing on you for weeks now, I feel like. For some of you guys, you can't even get your head straight because it's draining you. You feel drowned, like drained and just drowning. You feel like this is not happening. And the 9 of Swords is here. The 9 of Swords is stuck. The 9 of Swords is darkness, but I look at the 9 of Swords as more of a mindset. So we have all this heavy energy starting the week off. And then right after the 9 of Swords comes the 10 of Cups. So this is letting me know, Cancers, that you want to release whatever it is, but it's your mindset telling you that you're never going to find anything better than that. You're never going to find this job that's better than the one you got now. You're never going to be able to be stable if you quit your job and go travel to become the comedian that you wanted to be, or whatever this is. That's super specific. Maybe somebody's going to be a comedian. Maybe somebody wants to be a musician. Maybe somebody wants to be a dancer or an artist. Like somebody wants to do something. Maybe you are craving a relationship and a companion, But you're so stuck on what you used to have in this relationship and with this companion that you're blocking any other person from getting close to you. And it's all in your mindset because you've already gone into it expecting that this person's not going to be like them, so why the fuck am I going to waste my time? Go into it with that mindset and that's what you'll pull out of it. But what if you go into it with the mindset of maybe I should open my heart a little bit? Because nobody is going to be like that person because obviously that person is them. But what if you discover that the person that you meet that you've longed for wasn't supposed to be like that person in the first place? What if the person that you are avoiding being with is your best friend? It's the person that's been talking to you all this time and they're loving it. You love them too, but you're so caught up and blocked from this. Maybe the job you wanted is right around the corner, but you're so scared to quit this job because you're like, yeah, but my health insurance benefits are better here, and I know the people at this job, and my car drives here all the time. Like, because when you're looking for an excuse to get out of something and when your fear is kicking in, any reason then becomes a valid one. And sometimes when you take a step back to look at your mindset and look at your ego and look at the things that you're fearing, you kind of feel like, wow, did I just pass up a new job, even though I hate this one, because my car drives here and because I know people? And I'm not making fun of ego and I'm not making fun of fear, but that is what, when you're fearful, you will talk yourself out of anything. You will talk yourself out of any opportunity that is meant for you, and you will talk yourself out of happiness and abundance. The Ten of Cups is here on the other side of this, and the Four of Pentacles, and the Father of Swords. So the heaviness is all at the start of the week, and the last three cards are beautiful. So what I feel like the universe is coming to me to tell you, Cancers, is that get out of your own mind and get out of your own way. Get off of your own damn cups and allow this to flow in. If you know what it is that you want and you know you want a relationship, then what you do is you make a list of all the things that you loved about this person. Then you make a list of all the things that you didn't love about that person. And then you make a list of all the reasons that you're holding on to this person. And then you make a list of why you want a new person and what traits you would like that new person to have. And then you focus your attention on the traits that you loved about that person and why you're still holding on to them. And you search for that in your new ventures, for your new relationship. Because sometimes the past is meant to stay in the past. Sometimes what wasn't meant to work right now may work later, but you cannot keep yourself closed off with that hope. You have to know that your mindset and the way that you're moving right now has been keeping you stuck, and it will continue to do so until you are ready to make the decision to move elsewhere. Until you are ready to make the decision to change your life and to do things differently, nothing will look different for you. And that's just the truth. Your Ten of Cups is here, so the wish fulfillment can be here and the abundance can be here, but it's a matter of you deciding that. You have to bring in the balance. The universe says take the long way around or take the shortcut, baby. Take the direct way of following your intuition to gain this clarity and balance, or take the long way around and keep going and replaying the same person in your head and being stuck there and, oh my gosh, nobody's like her, or this job is not going to work like that. If you keep replaying all the reasons that something will not work, you're taking the long way around. But if you can open your eyes to say, you know what, I released the outcome and I'm going to go into this wholeheartedly, because even if it doesn't work out the way that I thought it would, it's going to teach me something for next time. I'm going to leave with something, with knowledge gained. If it is a healthy and conscious decision and your heart feels like it's the right thing to do, open your heart and go that way, because right now you're keeping yourself here when you could be standing in your truth. That is your advice for this week. That is your overall outcome for this week. That is the one thing that if you take nothing from this reading, you need to be in your truth, and you need to pay attention to your feelings and to your thoughts and to your emotions, because every single one of those things, mind, body, and soul, are what is going to align you with your truth and allow you to begin a new journey and begin something differently than what you've done before, because that's your problem. You keep staying stuck. You've been there, done that. That ain't changing nothing. That's not bringing anything different for you. Six of Pentacles clarifying the Four of Cups. Just like I said. Seven of Cups. Seven of Wands. I love that. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. The Daughter of Swords. That is the Page of Swords. There is a lot of swords here. Son of Cups is clarifying the Ten of Cups. Clarity for the Four of Pentacles. Clarity for the Four of Pentacles. Oh, card flipped over. I didn't even see it. The Mother of Wands. And last but not least, clarity for the Father of Swords. Clarity for the Father of Swords. That is too many cards. So far, guys, we have no major arcana coming out for you, Cancer. So that means this energy is interchangeable, so it's all in your control for which way you're moving. Yeah, no major arcana this whole reading. Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles are clarifying the Father of Swords. So, clarifying the Four of Cups, we had the Six of Pentacles come out. This is saying you're blocking your branch from blooming. You're blocking your flower. Ooh, sorry, blew a spit bubble. You're blocking your blessings from coming in because you are not connected. You're being so caught up in the past and focusing on what you've lost that you're not even allowing anything else to flow into your life. You have things ready, pentacles that are on that olive branch ready to be picked off. But you won't notice them because you're still focused on the Four of Cups that you've lost. So you're blocking everything that's trying to come in to help you bring balance. So that's your energetic week. You need to be changing this energy. And I think there's a reason why this is all minor arcana and can be interchangeable, because you're in charge of this energy and you need it to be. You need to make the conscious decision that it's time for you to heal from this. The universe can't force you to do it because it sent you signs time and time again that it's time for you to let go of these expectations, time for you to let go of these boundaries, time for you to let go of these walls you've put up and of all this unrealistic, these unrealistic details and the comparisons and whatever it is that's keeping you stuck in all of this energy. It's time for you to make the decision to let that go. And if you don't want to do that, then you'll find yourself still over here. You can make the decision to spend your week over on this side, or you can make the decision to spend your week over this side, on that side, or you could do a mixture of both, because you need a balance. Honestly, you need to go through this. The Seven of Cups was clarified by the Seven of Wands. This is saying that you have to release the indecision. You need to gain your clarity again, meditate, get back grounded, get back connected, and release all that past energy that you've been holding. Full moon ritual till the 20th, guys. Take advantage of this energy. Every sign I've done tonight still had stuff. Or if they hadn't released, maybe you've already done the ritual. And if you have, then that's great. It's still not too late to add more stuff to the list. Maybe you didn't even think about this. But it's time. It's time for you to release so you can stand in your truth. Do you see that all those wands have fallen to the wayside? The only one that is lit is the one that is standing there. That is you. You are shining bright. You're not going out like the rest of that stuff. But the rest of the stuff is going to put you out if you allow those freaking sticks to fall on top of you. If you allow those wands to fall on top of you, it's time for you to move into a direction that's aligned with your higher truth and not aligned with your 3D perception of what you deserve and what you require. That's the truth. And I'm sorry if I'm triggering anybody. I do this out of love and I do this out of guidance and support. I'm not doing this for friends. I'm not doing this to make anybody happy. I'm doing this to speak the truth to you so that you can shake some shit up in your life and change things. And the truth is, not everything is pretty. And this week, Cancer, it's time to get real. The Daughter of Swords is saying moving slowly in your truth. Moving slowly, even if it's just one step at a time out of this, you're still moving away from it. Because as long as you continue to find yourself in the Nine of Swords energy, you're not going to be grounded. You'll constantly feel unbalanced, and you'll constantly feel like the life that you have is not going to be good enough, and that the people that you encounter are not going to be good enough because they won't compare to that person, or your job is not going to compare to the job you already have. Like, if you go into a mentality or into a situation with that mentality, then that is what you will attract. But the more you slowly move away from that and allow yourself to give other people the benefit of the doubt, and allow yourself options, and allow yourself to explore different things, and allow yourself to get in touch with yourself and know your truth, that is when things will change for you. That is when the truth will set you free. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Son of Cups, the Knight of Cups. You are going in your dreams, in the direction of your dreams. I feel like for a good chunk of you, you're taking what I'm saying and you're going in the direction of your dreams. The Knight of Cups is not afraid. The Knight of Cups knows what it is that he wants, and although he is not in the King of Cups energy, he is still moving towards what it is that he wants. And the fact that it's clarifying the Ten of Cups, that's letting me know some of you guys, a lot of you guys, I feel, are making the decision to move towards releasing these limiting beliefs, releasing these old paradigms, and releasing this old energy, these old relationships, these old jobs. Like, you can't keep holding on to the past. That's real life. The longer you hold on to it, the more it has control over you, and the more your reality will reflect an emptiness from the past. That's the truth. If you feel empty from the past nonstop all the time, then that is what your reality will constantly reflect. Emptiness from the past. You don't want that. It's time for you to move forward towards something that is going to bring you fulfillment and the unlimited abundance that you deserve and that is required for you this lifetime. The Mother of Wands is clarifying the Four of Pentacles. This is what I just told. I'm pretty sure it was Leo's. Put the knowledge that you've gained from all of these experiences in your basket, and put the knowledge that you will gain from the other experiences in your basket. What did I say? Maybe you will go with somebody else if this is in regards to a relationship and it doesn't work out. But you know what? At least you opened your heart and you tried something new and you went for something that was out of the normal for you, and you chased a dream and you learned something. You will always learn something, if nothing else, from every experience. So open your heart and be open to encounter new experiences. That is how we grow. That is how you get in the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands uses every spiritual lesson and every spiritual piece of wisdom, or every piece of wisdom in general, rather, regardless of if it's spiritual. To me, every piece of wisdom is spiritual, but that's me. It's time for you to use all of that to manifest your life. The Queen of Wands, the only difference between her and any other queen is that she uses her intuition and her wisdom and her guidance to lead her life, and that changes the outcome of things. You have these eggs in your basket to use them to protect. Those are your gems. Those are your skills. That's your art. That's your passion. Protect it and use it when you need to. Otherwise, keep it safe when you don't. Whatever that applies to for you. The Father of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. This is here to tell you it is time for you to work towards your Nine of Pentacles. It's time for you to work towards your Ten of Cups. That's fulfillment in your life and relationships. This is fulfillment in your life and finances and home and cars and whatever, the materialistic realm. Because that stuff does matter. It doesn't have to matter. It doesn't mean you need to be filthy rich, but you want to know that you're working towards something. Otherwise, what is all this for? So your physical world will reflect your inner world when you step into your truth and choose for it to reflect as such. But if you choose and continue to move into a space of blocking yourself off from the world and not allowing your intuition to flow freely and not fully standing in your power and allowing this past experience or relationship or whatever it is to control your journey, then that's what will happen. This person, this job, this past thing will continue to control your journey. I mentioned multiple times there are no major arcanas here. So that's just the universe's way of confirming that this is your decision. Are you going to walk away and release this and release these outcomes? Are you going to stay stuck? Do you want a new life, or do you want to continue to feel the way you've always felt? Literally, that's the only thing I can say for you. I didn't do this for anyone else, but I'm going to pull an Angel Oracle card for you guys, and then I'm going to pull an Isis card. And I'm going to read both out of the book, just so you guys can have some clarity, Cancers, because you guys are having a hard time right now, and I want you to get the messages that you need. And of course, if you guys have any personal questions or want anything deeper, I can do personal readings. I knew this was going to come out. Restriction. This is everything I just said in this reading. I'm so happy that that card came out because I felt that. Restriction. Your joy guides are tapping at your mind's door, hoping to open it and free you from the corner any narrow or presumptuous thinking on your part may be unwittingly backing you into. If you fall into the trap of running on too many assumptions or operating on an unexamined preconceived notions, you quickly eliminate all of your options, leading you to a damned if I do, damned if I don't cycle of frustration. Your joy guides playfully remind you to step back and notice where your stuck perceptions might be attracting such frustration. They remind you that you are not stuck, but your thinking may be. Stop your mental movie, take a commercial break. It's time for a fresh look and a new viewpoint on all things. The best way to achieve this is to treat yourself to a heavy dose of humor and let it break through to your unbearable dilemma. Your joy guide's counsel is, as always, the situation may be critical, but not serious. Join them in reviewing the situation and laugh your way forward. What did I say? You're keeping yourself stuck. I love, love, love those cards. All right, now we're going to get our Isis Oracle card. And if you guys could just comment and let me know if you guys like me doing the individual signs or if you would rather me continue to do it based on elements, I would love that. Whoop, I'm going to take one. Wow. 3 cards flipped over for you guys, but these cards are long, so I just need one. Can you sum that message up into one? Okay. The Queen of Heaven. I'm really excited to read this because Cancers, you guys have a lot of stuff happening right now. Oh, just turn to the page. Blessing from the Divine Empress of the Skies. The Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the Skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or a woman, you have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. The Oracle of the Queen of Heaven is a confirmation of your feminine leadership and spiritual authority, whether in a male or female body this lifetime. Isis means throne, and in her presence and blessing, as Divine Empress of the Skies, she offers initiates of the light, men and women, great feminine spiritual power. Feminine spiritual authority occurs when power is tempered with mercy, wisdom, compassion, and love. It is inspired spiritual leadership through the heart and a model of power and authority that is based on empowerment rather than force or control. Isis, Queen of Heaven, calls you to ascend to the throne of feminine leadership within your own being, that you may fulfill your life mission and serve the divine feminine on this planet from a place of inner spiritual authority. Oh no. Sorry guys, I was turning the page and literally changed the whole page. Okay, there it goes. This oracle is confirmation to step forward in leadership if you have been considering to do so. It might be in connection with others, especially if you also drew this card with the Divine Sisterhood. But you are also to realize that you are a capable spiritual leader in your own right, and as you trust in your divine feminine values within, this new model of power is not about assuming authority over another, but about living your truth and integrity by leading an authentic example. There is great power here, and no false sense of responsibility for another, which could drain you and create dependency rather than growth in those you seek to empower through your leadership. You are encouraged to contemplate on how you might step more fully into your own authority. Often this requires that we make peace with the authority figures in our lives, past and present, and how we have experienced those relationships, whether as supportive, truthful, and empowering, or as disempowering, shaming, or perhaps minimizing or inflating of our sense of grandiosity. Healthy relationships with authority figures help us recognize where we can learn and perhaps be mentored by another, and where we too can help others learn and grow. Through the eyes of the divine feminine, authority is not a question of hierarchy, with one more authoritative over another who has less authority. It is rather more like a circle of life where we all have different awareness, ability, and mastery to share with each other, together guiding each other into greater wholeness, each of us with our own spiritual responsibility for our growth and our own capacity to help others to the degree that we are willing and able. Making peace with the authority figures, past and present, often involves pulling back the unconscious projection of our own authority, divinity, and strength upon those persons, seeing them as belonging to ourselves and allowing others to be more human. It may involve recognizing the gifts and the human failings of the authority figure and within ourselves in that moment, seeing the grace involved as two people with limited consciousness attempted a relationship. There will always be gift and learning on both sides of the relationship. Allow the release of the forgiveness that comes with compassion and the freedom that willingness to grow within brings, so that your relationship to authority within and externally can be healed and transformed. All right, Cancers, that has been your weekly reading. I will tune in with you guys later on this week. I will be uploading the remaining videos of the zodiac signs tomorrow morning. Thank you guys so much. I'm sending you so many blessings, so much love and light. Thanks. Mwah.